Welcome to the third and final video of our online Basic Skywarn Training. We begin this lesson with a look at supercells, the most powerful of all thunderstorms. The arrow on the left shows the most likely area for strong updrafts and tornado formation on the back side of the storm. On the front side of the storm is where we expect the most likely area for winds, rain, and hail. Although rare, tornadoes can and do occur in New York and Pennsylvania. Here's a tornado which touched down in Reading Center, just north of Watkins Glen, New York, in July of 2014. The Enhanced Fujita Scale classifies tornadoes by their intensity and the damage that they cause to objects. EF0 causes light damage, EF1 moderate damage, EF2 considerable, EF3 severe, EF4 devastating, and EF5 incredible damage. The winds, which are estimated to be part of the EF scale, are just an estimation, so don't take it as though 234 miles per hour is the upper end for tornadoes. In fact, some Doppler radars used in the field have shown winds to be in excess of 300 miles per hour in the most powerful of tornadoes. So how do we determine a tornado after the storm occurs? Well, we use the pattern of damage to determine if it was a tornado or straight line winds. Notice in this example how large uprooted trees are falling together in a convergent pattern. They're crossing each other. This on its own does not necessarily tell us that a tornado occurred, but it is a bit of evidence which points in that direction. Here's an example of a straight line wind microburst. Notice how the large uprooted trees are flattened and pointing in similar directions. Microbursts can have winds as high as 100 miles per hour and are sometimes more powerful than the weak tornadoes which are typical of New York State and Pennsylvania. So if you determine there is a tornado or a funnel cloud in your area, the first question to ask yourself is, do you have rotation? And does it extend to the ground? If so, what is the damage like? Be clear about whether it is happening now or did it happen recently. Give us a time. It's now time for the spotter quiz. Let's begin with one question, which is very typical of spotters. Is this a tornado or a funnel cloud? Now remember, a funnel cloud is a tornado which is not extending all the way to the surface of the ground. Look very closely at this picture. Tornadoes are not always completely visible until they suck up enough dirt and debris to become visible. And that is the case here. Notice that there is actually debris circulating at the ground. That's the giveaway that this is actually a tornado. In time, this dirt and debris will rise up towards the cloud and make the tornado more visible from top to bottom. Which of the following is the most important characteristic of a funnel cloud or a tornado? A, that is associated with a thunderstorm, B, that it has rotation, or C, that it is shaped like a funnel. The answer is B, that it rotates. There are many lookalikes in the atmosphere which are not tornadoes or funnel clouds. The key is always to look for rotation. Let's continue the quiz with another question. Are these funnel clouds? Hint, they are not rotating. The answer is clearly no, these are not funnel clouds. Don't be fooled by these non-rotating, low-hanging clouds, otherwise known as scud clouds. They often look just like funnel clouds or tornadoes, and these types of clouds are most common when we receive erroneous tornado and funnel cloud reports. Remember that your reports are critical so that the National Weather Service can issue life-saving warnings. Our warning objectives are to issue warnings before the severe weather actually occurs, and not to issue warnings for non-severe events. More reports from you equals a clearer picture of how well we are doing with our warnings. Real-time reports are crucial, but even reports received the next day are extremely helpful. So call us with your reports at 1-800-759-2992. Myth: the National Weather Service is already aware of the ongoing severe weather, so why should I report it? The truth is, don't assume that we actually know that the severe weather is occurring, especially at night, so make those reports. So as a review, when should you report severe weather to the National Weather Service? If you have a tornado or a funnel cloud and can confirm rotation, report the event immediately. If you have hail of any size, please report hail to the National Weather Service. And tell us how large the hail was. Can you compare it to a common object? Or can you measure the hail using a ruler? However, never tell us the hail is marble-sized, as marbles come in all different sizes. If you have wind damage, for instance, trees down, or damage to structures, report this immediately. If you have actual flooding, such as washed out roads, streams close to bankfall, report to the National Weather Service. Also report heavy rainfall amounts of an inch or more in 24 hours, or half an inch or more in less than an hour. When should you not call us? For any non-severe report, remember you should have wind damage if you're reporting strong winds. So don't call us just to say that the winds are strong in your area. A non-specific report should also not tempt you to call us. Heavy rain without a measurement, for instance, or just to say that it's really windy or the skies are really dark. Also, do not report lightning. Lightning occurs in all thunderstorms by definition. It is not necessarily severe. In review, as a trained Skywarn spotter, you can now call us at the National Weather Service toll-free at 1-800-759-2992 or Sky 2992 to report severe weather. This phone number is reserved only for severe weather reports and cannot be used to ask for a forecast. You can also email us at bgm.stormreport@noaa.gov. You can contact us on Facebook and on Twitter. And you can also make your reports to CocoRods. We need snowfall reports too, so during the winter, make sure you let us know about 2 inches of snow or more in 24 hours or less, or snowfall rates of an inch or more per hour. Also, let us know about any ice accumulation, as ice can be quite deadly. For snow, take a few measurements. Take an average, and make sure not to measure in the drifts. More information can be found in Winter Skywarn. If you have questions, please contact our warning coordination meteorologist, David Nicosia, at the National Weather Service in Binghamton, New York. You can call Mr. Nicosia at area code 607-770-9531, extension 223. We also invite you to visit our webpage at weather.gov/BGM. And thank you again for your interest in Skywarn.